Hey everybody, Frogman405 here, and I want to do a quick video on an article I saw this morning, and it has to do with the Sig P320. I know a lot of you are sick and tired of seeing the negative press on the 320. I'm a Sig guy, so you know, don't get mad at me. I just think it's very important that if there is a problem, which I think it's obvious there is with the Sig 320, that it's the warning is spread. People are aware of it, so they can be extra careful with it. I don't have a 320, but if I did, I'd still carry it. I'd just be extra careful. But that being said, it doesn't mean that we should keep quiet and not spread the word that there is a problem. Sig admitted there's a problem. They're recalling the 320 for a trigger, a new trigger, enhanced trigger, or the proper trigger that should be in it. I think it had to do with the weight of the trigger. It was a little too heavy, so when it dropped, the weight of the trigger, um, caused the 320 to discharge. Look, Sig's a great company. I love Sig. I love Sig Sauers. I was weaned on the Sig, the 226. They're great guns, but look, if there's a problem, I'm gonna say it because God forbid you drop one and you have one of your kids are around, innocent bystanders around. You're responsible. That's your gun. Sig will be ultimately responsible. But anyway, I'm gonna read the article real quick. There's an officer in Connecticut dropped his Sig. He was in a holster, and it discharged, hit him in the knee. Not a good place to be hit. Uh, he said he was loading his equipment into the back of his car. I guess he picked up his duty belt with his pistol in the holster. Dropped it. So right there, the trigger's protected. You know, I'll read it to you. Okay. Okay. According to the complaint, August 4th, Officer Vincent Chaperis dropped his holstered department-issued handgun while loading equipment into the back of his car in January. The gun fired when it hit the pavement, and the bullet entered beneath his knee and lodged in the side, with the round protruding from his leg. And there was also a video I saw that was the retailer Omaha Outdoors had conducted a drop test on 4 320 pistols and found that certain models can in fact discharge when dropped. And it had to do with the trigger, I think, is what they figured out. It was too heavy. So I think Sig is, I know they're replacing the triggers. I think it's voluntary. I'm not sure about that. But, and it's a lighter trigger set. If you do drop it, it doesn't cause it to discharge. Officer Chaperis, his pistol 320, the P320, discharged on mere impact with the ground without the trigger being pulled or even touched, which the defendant Sig represented was not possible in marketing materials for the 320. It also discharged while fully holstered in a Safariland model 6360 ALS/SLS mid-ride level 3 retention duty holster. I've seen that holster. I mean, everything is covered on that. This weapon should not have discharged. They can't say it was the trigger, that was pulled. That'd be impossible. Anyway, just, wanted to spread the word. If you have a Sig 320, contact Sig. I think they're either going to send you the trigger so you can do it yourself, or you got to send it back to them. But I would do that. Better safe than sorry. God forbid you drop it on the range and it hits the guy next to you. And you knew that there was a problem. Yeah, you're going to be partly responsible. Anyway, here's a picture of that holster. I don't know if you can see that, but look at that. I mean, that weapon is completely protected. All right, everybody. I just wanted to spread the word there. Again, I love SIGs. I'm going to get a P320. You know, it doesn't bother me a bit that, you know, there's a problem, because I know it's going to be fixed, and Sig is rectifying the situation as we speak. So that being said, I'm also a Glock guy, Smith & Wesson guy, Ruger guy, Wilson Combat guy. You name it, I'm one of those guys. I want one of, actually I want two of everything. I got one I can put away, never shoot it, and then shoot the other one as much as I can. That's the kind of gun guy I am anyway. I look forward to all your questions and comments. I hope the video was helpful, or at least interesting. And please like, share, and subscribe. Frogman 405. Too much shadow here, huh? Out. It's early in the morning.